Yo, what's going on, everybody? So, another fantastic trading day. You know, what more can we really say? Start of the market started off a little bit slow. I normally predominantly trade the triple Qs and NASDAQ 100 big tech. However, I've been watching the IWM. I have been watching some of these meme stocks as well as some of the small cap stocks, just because it's right now it's showing that the IWM and the meme stocks and the small caps are going to break out first along with tech and then kind of pull everything up with it into the fourth quarter. Gamestop was one of the stocks on our watch list from the Discord. I know some of you guys took this play because you guys posted on the P&L section in the Discord. Congratulations. Here's the only thing that I want to see a little bit sooner is some profit taking. So just to go off of the video from last night, 227 was the highest formation in this range. That was going to be the pivot here. We were going to wait for 227 to break. That was going to be your call to entry to enter into the trade. And obviously we've seen what this thing did as soon as it hit 227. It went from 227 all the way up to 255. So you have to be selling into this move or into this next second candle move. I mean, normally we're looking for 2, 3, 4, 5 points, maybe on a stock like GameStop, just because we know of the past history and the momentum behind it. Once the volume starts to surge, that this thing can really start to fly. However, you don't realistically think that you're going to make 20 to 25 points every single trade, right? So what we have to take into effect is, as soon as our pivot is crossed and we get that confirmation, we want to take that trade with confidence. We want to be selling on the way up. I'm going to use a very general example. I know the person in my Discord had quite a few contracts. So here's what I personally would have done in your situation. If I took 8 contracts on GameStop on this first initial run up, 3, 4, 5 points, I'm going to sell 1 to 2 contracts. As soon as this candle closed here at 7 a.m. my time, which is Pacific Standard Time, might be 10 a.m. for you. As soon as this candle closed and we started to get this next bit of green, starting to run up higher, I would have sold 1 to 2 more contracts. If you believe that it's going to go a little bit higher, what you want to do is set a trend line here whenever this candle was to close here. But at least you took profits on 3, 4, 5 contracts, and maybe you have 2 to 3 runners. Okay, so going forward, what are we looking for here on GameStop tomorrow? I do have another pivot here. I want to see it get over a little bit of supply. After that 255, we did come crashing all the way down and trying to find a little bit of support down here at the 20-day moving average. So what I want to see tomorrow is this 220.50, okay? 220.50 is going to get us over this supply that we're currently trading under. That supply that we're currently trading under is the 10-day moving average, as well as the 5 and the linear regression. So big pop, big spike. Okay, we can kind of see from the history here, big pop, big pullback, big pop, big pullback, big pop, big pullback. So what do I want to see? I want to see a few more hours going into the pre-market and maybe even that first hour of the market open, a little bit more sideways consolidation. So if I can bring out my drawing tool here, maybe a little bit of more sideways consolidation. I want to see initial test here, maybe a little spike, and then consolidation before we pop up once again. That would be slow and healthy. Just keep it on watch for tomorrow. 220.49 for all you scalpers. You have room from 221 all the way to 227. Obviously, any close on GameStop over this 227, okay, could potentially retest these highs up here. Obviously, nothing is set in stone. Kind of play it the way you see it. Remember, we don't want to think that it's going back to 227. We don't want to think that it's going back to 255. All we want to do is observe the price action and then react to the price action. So what are we watching for tomorrow? This 227 break is going to be the first profit taking off of this scalp here, off the 220 zone. You can see we do have a little bit of range here, so don't be surprised if we come up into this area and sort of chop around before we get that next push higher. And that next push higher is going to be about to that 230 to 240 range. Obviously, any close over that could test potentially the 255. Again, nothing is set in stone. If we did decide to break down to the downside, the next area of support is going to be around that 200 to 205, 206 area that we were talking about yesterday, which is going to be this whole zone here. So Guys, if you want more information like this, you want to join a community of other traders, I have a free and a paid section to my Discord. That link is down in the description box below, as well as my website. Until next time, I will see you guys all in the Discord community tomorrow, and let's keep continuing to put on good trades, stay patient, wait for our setups, and continue to lock in the bank.